Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to this video on Google account security. And in another video I already shared, in that I have discussed if your Google account got hacked, then how you can get it back, especially when you have YouTube channel. Alone Google account or Gmail account you cannot recover if it is hacked. So you will have to create a new one. So there is a risk, right? I already explained in that video, but in other slides I will explain it further. So now, in order to safeguard your Google account, Gmail, YouTube channel, Google Drive, AdSense, and subscription. Subscription means you have used this Gmail account in your banks, in your text matters, and other applications, subscriptions, whatever. And especially in many of the applications these days, when you will log in, it will send you a code. So since you will not have access to the Gmail, so you will not get those codes. So you can't use that application. So maybe, I don't know, you will have to provide some ownership information to the banks or whatever. So they need to change it, or you will have to get updated. So you have to find, right? And another thing is, if your account is hacked and your information is there, it can, you know, it can be used in negative manners as well. So the best thing is we need to secure as much as possible, right, with the available options. Okay, to start with, I've created this disclaimer because security is a very, you can say, a lengthy topic or complicated topic. You can't cover it for everyone in certain time, because everyone will have their own dynamics, you can say, softwares, uh, expertise level, so many things. So as per this, the information shared in this video is based on my personal observations and experience. While these methods may help improve your account security, there is no guarantee of the complete protection, as the new security measures and hacking techniques are constantly emerging. Viewers are encouraged to stay updated, explore additional resources, and take responsibility for their own account safety. If your account is compromised despite following these steps, the responsibility lies with you or the service provider, right? So in this video, I'm going to focus mostly on the Google. It doesn't mean that I mean to say only Google is not secure, or you have to secure it. All are same, or you can say the risk is same for all. Your Hotmail account can be um, compromised, Google, whatever. So let's proceed and let's explore few available options which you can use, but still you can't say that okay, I have 100% covered the risk, but at least you must have these options enabled. And if these are not enabled, please go ahead immediate after this video, you must enable it. If your account is hacked, then you are in trouble. So maybe you're using your account for the business purpose or so many things. So once it is hacked, just imagine, close your eyes and think that okay, your main Google account got hacked, or you can't log in. What kind of implications you may face due to data in that, due to information in that, due to confidential documents in the Google Drive, because everything will be lost, right? Your Google account, YouTube account, your AdSense, if you have the balance over there. So now what to do? Okay, so there is a concept called MFA. You might have heard, if not, because maybe you are not IT professional, so you should know it. Multi-factor authentication. So multi-factor authentication is, let's say for example, when you will log in, you enter username and password. Okay, you got logged in. So this is single step verification. So if password compromised, you lost your account, because password is a password. Yes, you can have very complicated, tough password, but again, if your Chrome session got hacked, So is this just a text, it is complicated, or just ABC, it's same, right? Because someone picked your text or your password or whatever. There are different ways to take from you the passwords, right? So there is a need to enable that. Let's say, for example, you entered the password. Now you need another way of verifying that you are the owner of this account in addition to the password, successful password, right? So for that, you need to enable, let's say in Google, you have two-step verification, right? So first you need to check this one, uh, and how to enable it. So if you see on the right side, you can see this is just one account. I'm just showing you in this. I have not enabled everything for this video. So see here, turn on two-step verification. So now two-step verification can be, one is a password, let's say, for example. Another one is, let's say, Google prompt. Google prompt is on your mobile phone. It will give you two options or two buttons. uh, do you are trying to sign in? Yes, no. So you will have to say yes, then only, even if you have the password, correct password. So from your mobile, it need to say yes. Another one is authenticator. Authenticators are applications which you will install on your mobile phone, um, and then you have to get register your account in that. So let's say, for example, you will have, I will explain in another slide how to use that and what kind of application they, because this Google are Google having his own application, Google Authenticator or authentication, right? So you will download that one. In that, every 30 seconds, I think it is 30 seconds, 30 seconds, a code will change, 6 digits code. So you will be prompted, you will open your application, there will be 6 digit displaying over there. You have to type in your application. There is algorithm in this. So let's say, for example, if we are talking about Google or Hotmail or any other application which are using two-step verification. So on the back end, it has algorithm which is having time, which is having some private keys, security keys, and account information. So all these are encrypted, and code is generated, and the same algorithm will be there on your authentication application. So it will also generate the same code in that, you can say, let's say in that minute or that half hour or 1 hour, whatever is there, but it will generate that information. I think it is 30 seconds, not a half hour or 1 hour, 30 seconds. You will see in your authentication application, it will change within 30 seconds. So let me confirm, it is 30 seconds or what. Let me check my mobile phone. I'm just opening my authentication application, Google authentication, and it is, because it is showing just a graph, small graph. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40 seconds or something like that, right? So it will change again. So you need to use this application. Then there is a phone number. You will have to add phone number. So there will be an SMS coming on your mobile phone. So you will enter your password, and you will uh, update your code from your SMS. See, there is no phone number added at the moment. So if you see on the top, right, you have to add, and you have to enable this one. This must be enabled, right? Chrome security. Normally, why or how hacking happens? Chrome is having cookies, or even not only Chrome, Internet Explorer, any browser will have the cookies. It will keep small files, text files, in which it will keep some information about the sites. So instead of going again to the sites, it will use those cookies. And then even the passwords are saved, right? The password manager is there, profiles are there. Now, as per my findings or my suggestion, you should have multiple profiles in Chrome. So for example, I'm just giving you an example. You have 3 email accounts. keep three separate profiles. So this password manager, these cookies will not be shared across the profiles, right? So even if one is compromised, at least other is safe. So if you see on the right side, uh, there are settings of this profile. See this profile. I will show in the next slide as well the profile. So if you'll see here on this, I have three profiles. So this profile will not take or use the cookies or any other passwords of the other two profiles. So this will be safe. Another thing is, let's say for example, you are having one email account which you are using for confidential, you can say, or critical email account. So you can have it separate profile. So it should not be hacked, right? And then if you are receiving any emails like we want to do business with you, or if you have YouTube channel, you can uh, advertise our product and we will pay this much and that much, and then they will interact couple of emails with you, to just to gain a trust. Then they might send you a link and you will think, oh, okay, this is the same proposal or something like that. And this is called phishing, by the way. So please always hover your mouse pointer on the link. It will show you what is on the back of it. So even in front of you, it is saying google.com. Maybe it is not google.com, because google.com is just a title of that link. On the back, maybe it is going to hacking site. So you have to be very smart over here. And please don't click such lotteries and you won the prize and this and that. No, Baba, no one will give you any prize or something like that. That is totally fraud. These are the ways to collect your personal information or get cash from you. Sometimes they might ask you, okay, you won $1 million lottery, but you have to pay first this much and then we'll process this. Please, please, no one can give you money like this. Just ask him deduct from this and send me amount. But even you don't just delete or even make it spam. That's it. If you see in the Chrome security, even if you will see this URL, this is the Chrome, inside Chrome, you can use its functionality. It will give you recommendation or checks that it is safe, not safe, where you are compromising. So if you'll see here, this one, it says two-step verification is on. That means we have, uh, you can say, good security measures, right? So with just password, even if someone will hack the password, no problem. Still, it need code from my phone or my authentication app, or I mean, there are different options over there, right? On the right side, if you see here, I'm just showing you different possibilities or security measures. So if you can go this Chrome security, so it's a privacy and security. And if you see on the right side, you can further check these where you want to enhance more security. So let's say, for example, here there is no protection. Just imagine there's no protection. So you need to check these one, right? And you have to also check these passwords. I will share these password in the coming slides, right? So if you see the profiles, I've created multiple profiles. If you see when you will log in, there is a startup checkbox. So when you will open Google Chrome, it will show you those. So in which you want to go the profile, you can keep separate colors, different colors, just to identify. The good thing is in this, let's say for example, this is related to my business emails, right? And this is also business emails, but this is, let's say for example, not my business emails. So why I want to keep them together, right? Let's say for example, I have a profile in which I am using, let's say for example, for social media surfing, or browsing or things like that. Keep a separate profile, or you can use guest mode. So it should not have any interaction with these cookies or saved password, etc., right? So this security measure need to be there. Or if you, let's say for example, if you are downloading something you need to download, don't use your profile or Chrome where you have saved password and everything. Better to use Internet Explorer or Mozilla or some other browser. Keep two browsers, no problem. But where you have all the email saved, password saved, everything, don't use that for some downloads, or you don't know the authenticity of the websites. So sometimes even you are trying to download WinZip, you might be trapped, right? So in the Google Chrome, if you see the checkups under password manager, there's a password checkup. So it will give you recommendations, right? One password checked just now, and it will say it is unique, not unique. So you have to consider then those passwords. Okay. Uh, on the top, if you see here this passwords, right? Check password. You will just click this one. It will check all the passwords. This is a new profile, so I don't have passwords, but you will have passwords. So always check, because sometimes certain passwords are exposed on the internet. So those will be warned over here. Okay. MFA app. So for the MFA authentication application, this is a Google application. If you see here, download and install, add account using QR code. It need mobile to be available. Now you are using Google Authenticator or any other authentication, or you are using let's say cell phone, for example, for SMS, or that that yes no option I was sharing with you on the mobile. Keep in mind, this is a bit risky as well. Risky in a sense, let's say for example you lost your phone. You got my point. So before that you need to change that. Otherwise, if you have this authenticator and you lost it, then you will not be able to log in your application. So, or you are selling the mobile phone. So before that, update all these settings in your account as well, then only do something. But again, it can be faulty or something like that. So that's what I'm saying. Enable all possible security options in your Google account. So if one is not working, other should work. Other is not working, another should work. Right? So if you see here in one of my accounts, so I'm checking how to sign into Google, right? So I've just clicked security, and if you see here, two-step verification on, right? This is must. Okay, then we have password change. Also change the password after certain time, not daily basis or weekly basis, but at least sometimes, right? Skip password when possible. So sometimes maybe you don't want to enter password, you can be skipped to enter any other security option. Google prompt, this Google prompt is on your mobile phone or your on Android phone. It will give you a message, right, that uh, you are signing in, or something like that, or you are changing it or whatever. So this is another way. Two-step verification phones. So this here you will see the phone where you will have two-step verifications, right? So in two-step there will be an SMS. Recovery phone. So in this recovery phone, so let's say for example you are not able to sign in or something like that, then it will for the recovery it will be used. So might be you have this two-step different phone, this is different phone, you can keep it there. So I've just hide it over here just for the security measure. Recovery email. So this is recovery phone and this is recovery email, right? Okay. Another thing is, let's say these bottom options you can check further, because there are backup codes, because there will be 10 codes generated. You will have to save. You can print those. You can keep those ones. So in case of recovery, you might need those. So each code can be used once. So those are also possible. When you will go in the security, those all options will be there. Okay. Uh, if you see here, there is another possibility that, let's say for example, when you are using your uh, phone and you have the Google account signed in, your WhatsApp is also there. There is an application in your phone called Photos. Maybe you never used it or you never tried it even, but it is running in your phone. Just search for photos, right? One is gallery. This normally you are using on daily basis, right? This gallery. This is on the front end. It's okay. But this photos application is Google Photos, right? And on the right side, I'm just showing when I clicked it, and see it is taking backup. I have disabled it for this account. It is taking the backup. When it is taking the backup, so just imagine, Google is giving you this feature, this option that, let's say for example, you are saving your photos in your Google account. I have a concern over here. Maybe you have family photos. You think Google is secure. I also think Google is secure, but recently my Google account was hacked after I was using it for 25 years. So just imagine, after 25 years it got hacked on 2nd of September to 2025. But I was lucky enough because I have YouTube channel that is called partners account, or you can say creators account. So I was able to recover. Otherwise, if you have only Google account, Gmail account, you can call it Gmail account, you are taking these backups. If it is hacked, you can't even recover. You will have to create a new account, or you are keeping some documents or whatever, because whatever you are having on your mobile phone, videos, photos, whatever, it is getting replicated in your Google account. So if you are not filling up, and again, so let's say for example it got hacked and your family pictures, these days AI and all those things, those can be negatively used, or they can blackmail you very easily. They can uh, trim, update, edit, whatever. So be uh, vigilant about what is happening on your phone. It is getting backed up. It is going to this Google account. So, and again, if it is already going there, by the way. If you want to delete, you can even delete from there. You will have to go to the account. So this is our risk. Always take local backups. If you are not taking local backups, risk is always there. This is IT, and you can expect anything. Not only local hard disk, because you are using certain PC and you are just taking backups on the same PC. Please try to avoid it. Take an external backup. Um, just considering Google safe, secure, backup also there. So let's say for example, if you are taking the backup on Google Drive, what if Google account is lost? So it's a single sign on one Google account. All these features will be not accessible. Okay. Create alternate accounts for backups. So let's say for example, even if you want to take a backup, then you need to create separate backups. But here there is a risk. So if you are using the same PC for to sign in both accounts, and you have saved the passwords, because just for the convenience purpose you just want to open and it should be logged in. So if your PC got hacked, your Chrome got hacked, then though both accounts can be hacked. So there is a risk, right? So better to keep then two different profiles, or two different browsers, or two different PCs. So at least you should be secure enough. I have a tip. I have a trick, because I noticed during these hacking period that if you are having YouTube channel, then you can recover your Google account. But don't tell me to the Google, right? This is just tip of the day. If you are having just Google account, Gmail, create YouTube channel as well. Then you will be added into the creator account. It will become creator account. You can upload few videos, no problem. Your own videos, not someone else, because then it will be, um, you can say, copyrights. So just upload some there. So at least you will have a safety. This is trick. Use multiple recovery options, self authentication app, backup codes, etc. That normally backup codes are 10 generated, right? Keep print out to be handy. There is another way you can even keep backups on your on some printed paper or written diary or something like that. So for example, even you lost your hard disk or anything, at least you will have some safety or security. Or you can create a file on your PC or somewhere, which can also be password protected, and then you can keep a log of your passwords or wallet or something like password wallet. It depends how you want to manage it. Complicated passwords are good to avoid brute force attack. Let me explain what is brute force attack. Normally on such accounts, let's say Google, Hotmail, these days this brute force will not work because after a couple of tries it will just disable or it will lock the account. Brute force is uh, a small software. It will try combinations. So let's say, for example, first it will try, for example, I'm just giving you an example, A, then it will try A, B, C, then it will try, I mean, all possible. It is in million or billions. It will take time. So let's say, for example, a 6 digits or 6 characters password is less time consuming for the brute force as compared to 10 digits or characters. So because there is a too much, permutations that it will try, and online such accounts it will not allow these number of brute force attacks. The only thing is if your account is hacked or you got phishing, you clicked some link, you got, greedy, maybe you got $1 million ticket and this and that. So please try to avoid such things. If Chrome session hacked, complicated password are just text. So even if you have very complicated password, like complicated passwords, even sometimes it is hard to remember, then you will save somewhere, you can't remember those passwords, then that is also another risk. Or you will write somewhere, I mean, it's a possibility of, again, there is a risk as well. Okay, I think I have tried to cover certain areas or at least raise a concern that you must enable two-step authentication in your Google account just right after this video. So I was just writing this just in my mind. You are secure if, let's say, for example, you think you are secure 99%, I did this, or you are not secure 1% and still you are saying, 1% I have some doubt. That means both having same weightage. I will rate these both same. No matter you are safe 99%, but there is a 1% risk. This 1% risk can destroy all this. So try to cover even this 1% as well, right? Please share your feedback. If you think it helped you, share with your friends. At least tell them enable two-step verification. It is must. One, and enable all available options. I think there is one only option which you might need an hardware, that is a USB security key. I don't know. Uh, I checked in Pakistan, it's very expensive, by the way. And Amazon, I don't know, I haven't checked, but it is very expensive. That security key, there is a US special USB. Other than that, enable all the options: backup codes, passwords, cell phone verifications, authentication, Google authentication, that app authentication, whatever options are there, you will find in the Google. When you will go to the security, it will tell you that this enable all, because you can maybe your phone is no more there, so at least you should have other options. Because when my account was hacked, it was asking try another way. All the options, those were not even enabled by me. Let's say backup codes, I was not even aware of the backup codes. So ideally, even I wrote to Google as well, that please enable these options by force. You can't log in, you can't proceed without enabling these certain options. But maybe, I don't know, they have so millions of users, so they are not doing it. But ideally it should be there. Even they are not forcing, you must do it right now. Otherwise your critical account can be hacked at any time, any day, and you will be blank, zero. You will have to go to banks, you will have to go to subscriptions, this, that, PayPal accounts, etc. And you will have to prove your ownership. That is the problem. You lost your Google account. So Google account or Hotmail account or any other account, certain accounts. So you have to make them secure, right? Thank you very much and Allah Hafiz.